Guys, Jay Siemens here. Today we got a super cool video in store. We're headed to the whiteshell fish hatchery, seeing where these fish are bred and hatched, and then we're gonna go and try to catch one of these big brood stock that just got released into a local lake. Oh, big one. Oh, big one just ate my bait right here. That was a giant. Yeah, you got him, you got him. Whoa! Well, we had to pull over on the side of the road because there's a picture of me. I was driving across the Manitoba, Ontario border the other day, and I saw they redid their banners. Previously, it was a picture of our friend Brian from Acusko Falls Lodge with a big pike, and I guess it was time to freshen things up. So what do you think, Sam?
You're so vain.
I gotta say, since the start of my YouTube channel, like I think it was before my first video, my first hunting or fishing video, Huntfish MB stepped on board to support this channel. My YouTube channel would be in a very different place if it wasn't for Huntfish MB, Ryan Sefrin, Kevin Erickson. Those guys put faith in me to make videos to help promote the province. And we're back today in the province of Manitoba, not too far from home. We got the old towns. This is gonna be kind of a two-part adventure, but one part of it is gonna be catching some big trout, hopefully. With a very special co-host, as you already saw. My wife, my boo, my main piece.
Take your wife to work day.
Take your wife to work day. What are you thinking we're gonna do today?
I think we're gonna go trout fishing today in some old town kayaks.
On?
Lions Lake in Manitoba.
Yes.
Canada's heart beats.
I have some pretty special memories on this lake. On that dock over there is where I went fishing during a kids fishing camp when I was about 12 years old. Over there is where Josh and I dreamt up catch and cook for the first time out on the ice. And right there is where Sam caught her first master angler brown trout today. What I like about Lions Lake is it's accessible. You don't need a boat. Obviously, we're gonna bring our kayaks today, but it's so easy. There's 2 docks, a big spot to fish offshore, and you can catch trophy-sized fish. I think it's really cool what the province has done with the stocking. We're gonna talk more about that. But when I saw how warm it was gonna get, and I heard some stories of some big trout thrown in here, I was like, we need to make this happen. So anyways, I'm gonna get suited up, and maybe Sam will catch a trout before we even get launched. Say fishies.
Fifi.
That was good. Sorry, give us a little introduction first.
I'm Kevin Dick. I'm the acting head of fish culture for the province of Manitoba. I've been working at this hatchery for 39.5 years.
Wow.
The place was originally built in 1942 during the war, and originally it just raised lake trout that were from Clearwater Lake in the Paw. And different species were introduced: brown trout, rainbow trout, brook.
Those tanks behind us, that's the brood stock? That's the...
Yes, there's some brood stock over there. The average trout lives about 9 years, and they don't start spawning till they're about 3 years old. When the trout have about a year, 2 years left in their lifespan, they'd be 7. We'll release them to some of the local lakes. Places like where somebody probably might not be able to catch a master angler, something like Lyons or Hunt or Lac du Bonnet ponds or Reynolds ponds. Every 3-4 years we'll have some brood stock to put out. Not large numbers, but enough.
And the big ones.
And the big ones,
yeah.
yes.
So what are they doing right now, Kevin?
They're just crowding up the fish to make them a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be loading them. We have a predetermined weight.
Yeah.
So we know how many fish per kilogram there is.
Yeah.
They have the scale, and they're gonna add some water, and then they're gonna net out some fish till they get to 15 kilograms of fish.
Yeah.
And then each tub will be placed in one of the tanks that's on the truck.
Cool.
Look, so many. Fifi.
Yeah, fifis.
Whoa.
We got a net. We got a bump board for a mountable record. Trolling motor. We're going fishing with my wife. Welcome to Lions Lake in the Whiteshell. All right, so this lake has, I think, rainbows, browns, brook trout, some perch. Let's go check along the docks there. You can troll and cast and whatever. I just want to see if there's fish cruising. This water's cold, 38 degrees. Right now I'm just driving and live scoping. Sam's trolling, which is a very good technique for stock trout. Just covers water. Trout are pretty spooky and they like to follow for a while, so trolling's awesome. I could be trolling while I'm live scoping. Don't know why I'm not. Probably because I'm going a little bit slow, but this is a very accessible lake. If you're looking for a lake that's easy to fish, chance of trophies, giants. Chance of giants in here. Sam tied up to me. She's gonna have a nap. She gets a babysitter for 1 day, and to take her fishing.
That's every day I get a babysitter.
I think I'm seeing fish on live scope. Maybe not though. Yeah. Okay, here they are. They're 50 feet out this way. Oh, there's a couple cruising around us here, sweetie. We found them. See them there? We're gonna spot lock and then I'll try casting you some bait. Oh, he's following. Oh, he's coming fast. Got him. Okay, not the big one, but we got our first Lions Lake trout on the board. This is not a broodstock. It is a rainbow.
Is he fun?
That is now back in the bottom of the lake. Oh, there's a fish, a bigger one. Look at that, he's coming towards this big one. Oh, he just hit it. He's coming back for it. Come on. Come on, he's coming. Oh, I got him. I think it's a good one. Nope, no, little rainbow.
That's still a good one.
Pretty one. Woo-hoo-hoo. That was fun. Just saw him sliding on live scope under the boat. You know, just a different option in Manitoba and something that is just so accessible, you know? Probably an hour and a half from Winnipeg. You definitely don't need a kayak. You could be shore fishing right now. There's a lot of little perch in this lake too, which is fun for kids. Look at this guy, he's fired up now. That one coming on the bottom. Look, look, look. Oh. 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 Oh, oh, oh. Got him. Okay, not as big as I thought. They are aggressive though. These are ones that would have been stocked as fingerlings. A little bright there. Might be a little overexposed, but. So what's in here?
In here is all the fish that were raised over the winter. So we'll raise them in here, hatch the eggs, get them up feeding, and then these will go outside and we'll grow them up till this fall. Yeah.
Those are bigger ones coming in. I'm gonna keep my bait down there. That's not a bigger one. These fish are doing well in here.
Did he growl at you? Oh.
Oops, sorry buddy. So I'm using a slip float here, which allows me to set the exact depth with this little piece of yarn. Now you can see with my slip float, I have it about a foot off the bottom, just get it right in the fish's face. And that's the beauty of the slip float, is because it collapses, it slides down when you make your cast, so it's easy to cast. If you had a bobber 10 feet up your line, it'd be pretty much impossible to cast. And I got that slip float, depending on what bait you can use where you're at. Roe bags, like little mesh bags with fish eggs is really good. Trout dough, minnows, some people use corn, some sort of trout paste. All right, now we're taking a look at the brown broodstock. These are the ones they use for spawning. This is where they get the eggs and the milk. It's pretty cool. You can see the nets on top so the birds don't get at them. But this is where the big ones are. Are you gonna go feed the fish? Oh, wow. All right, that is it for our tour at the Whiteshell Fish Hatchery. Huge thanks to Pam, Kevin, the crew here for letting us film. That truck was headed to Patterson and Elgin. Those are like some very fertile reservoirs in Western Manitoba. They can grow trophy-sized trout from like that 8-inch size, or however big they were, probably about 8-inch size. They can grow up to 20 inches in 3 years, which is pretty amazing. And then also the broodstock that we saw there, that's what gets stocked into a lot of the closer lakes like Lions Lake, Hunt Lake, which are close to the hatchery here. And what's so cool about the stocking program is it turns lakes that aren't destinations into fishing destinations. Obviously, Manitoba has a lot of lakes with phenomenal populations of trophy-sized fish, but as well, with this stocking, it turns other lakes into these trophy fisheries. So anyways, a very cool spot, and hopefully we can catch one of those fish. That one's following you. Yeah, he's following, slow down. Oh, they followed you right to the kayak. Oh, big one. Oh, big one just ate my bait right here. Right beside the kayak. Big, big brown. He's coming back. Oh, I got him. Oh no. Oh no. No, that was a master for sure. That was a giant. Oh, that was an absolute giant. He just ate my spoon beside the kayak. I would jig your spoon off the side of the boat, Sam. That was huge. That was insane.
Did the camera see it?
I doubt it. Cast, big one. That's the one. Yeah, just drop out. No, to the left, right there. He's to the left.
I can't see.
Drop it straight down. Drop it straight down. Straight down. Okay, close it and just jig it right there. Yeah, you got him. You got him.
Oh, jeez.
Come on. Okay. Oh no! Bring him back. Bring him back. Whoa! We did it. That's a master all day.
That was so silly.
Wasn't that nuts?
We've been casting for a couple hours and now you just like dribble it on the side of the boat. Like my lure wasn't even in the water. I just saw him like surface right beside the
Sam,
kayak.
that fish is absolutely stunning. That's a giant. That was the one I missed. That's for sure the one I missed. Good job. Oh.
He's weird. He was just like sitting here waiting.
We're testing a new frostbite prototype. This is the lip smacker color that I helped design, and it's got feathers on the end. And fish like feathers. That's what I'm vibrating. Okay. Just shy 22 3/4. Got it. Master angler, Sam's first brown trout. That was ridiculous. Okay, we're gonna get cleaned up. Minimal time with that fish out of the water just to measure it, but now Sam's gonna hold it up for a beauty shot. Yeah, nice. A little bit higher so I can get your face in it. Yeah. Okay, do you want to release it?
Yeah.
Good job. Oh, I'm so glad you caught it.
That was just so silly. That didn't make a lick of sense.
Man, that fish I wasn't even noticing, and then all of a sudden it was just under us and hit me twice. And then Sam. These fish, when they come out of the hatchery, I'm assuming that one might have been in the hatchery until recently, they're not necessarily the smartest fish.
What's a master?
20.
Oh, so that was one.
20 and 23, 22 3/4. That was a big one. Do you have anything to say to the camera?
I did my duty.
You caught your master, Sam. Sam saved the day. I caught the most. Sam caught the biggest, but we're setting her free. She's gonna go warm up in the truck for a little bit. I'm gonna catch a mountable record brown trout, and she will not believe me until the video comes out. Love you.
Love you.
Goodbye. Got him. This is what I've been seeing a million of down there, these rainbows, and I've just been playing and playing and playing. I ended up catching that on a gulp worm. So as far as gear goes, combo I'm using a lot of the time. 2500 size, it's called a Procyon Daiwa. I got a 7-foot, this is a drop shot rod, Tatula, 7.5-foot medium light hair jig rod. Medium light, 7.5 is a perfect rod for this sort of stuff. You can cast far, it's soft enough that absorbs a lot of the head shakes from those trout because they can be pretty acrobatic. Obviously, the fight on Sam's wasn't too crazy. 8 to 10 pound braid, 8-pound fluoro leader, because these fish can definitely be line shy. Obviously that one wasn't too scared of anything, but they can get spooky. I mean, these lakes are not meant to be secrets. They're stocked. They're stocked to be caught. Our tax dollars are used to, you know, run the fish hatchery, and then as well, it's like those brood stock are around to be caught. They're towards the end of their life cycle. They're not breeding. Yeah, may as well enjoy them. This is a great place to get someone into fishing. Oh, he's chasing fast. He might bite again. Oh, he's right into the surface. Got him. Woo-hoo-hoo, another rainbow. It's been a good day. We've probably got another 20 minutes and then we'll go pack up the yaks, and then it'll officially be an open water season. Then we'll call it a wrap. Nice thing about some of these trout lakes too is some of them are electric motor only. So it keeps the pressure off from boat traffic. Just keeps the lake nice and quiet. So the old towns are great for lakes like this. Yeah, so if you're looking for something a little bit different, trying to chase a new species, these stock trout lakes they're pretty cool fisheries. They're all over Manitoba, from Lynn Lake all the way down to the, you know, American border. It seems like all the lakes produce trophy-sized trout. It's just something different. And I would say everyone's probably within an hour or two of a stock trout lake in Manitoba. They stock brook trout, splake. I think they still do Arctic char, rainbow trout, brown trout, tiger trout. So I'll link the website below. It's an interactive map. It shows the stocking. Just depending on what you're targeting, keep in mind, it takes, you know, approximately 3 years to grow a trophy trout. In some cases, like lions, sometimes in the spring, sometimes in the fall, they throw in these big old brood stock. They don't live forever, but there's windows to catch these big gnarly fish, you know, just one more place to go fishing. But that is officially gonna be a wrap on the open water season, I think. That's a wrap.
honk, honk, honk.
Come on.
My dad.
Yeah, he honked. My day is made. I don't need to catch a fish.
Annie, can you say Fifi?
Phoebe.